So I recently got some awesome instruction from a fellow YouTuber on what I can do with these grapes before they are all gone. These guys are so juicy and they already taste like like Welch's grape. Like, they're delicious. So she told me the steps on how to ferment them and turn them into grape juice. Hey guys, it's your girl Kiki Soto here. Welcome back to Urban Girl Gardening. Try it. Hey, Princess. Hey, Sky Pie. Are they good? We are supposed to be separating these grapes to make juice, but I don't know if we'll have any left after Baby Zilla eats it all. So I'm just going to show you guys what we're doing real quick. It's nothing super like complicated or difficult or anything like that. And shout outs to the Israelite woman Homestead for giving me all these tips on how to ferment the grapes and turn them into grape juice. Now, the same day that I decided to collect all these grapes and turn them into grape juice, my landlord decided that she no longer wanted to have grapevines. So yeah, this and only this, see that? It's what's left of the grapevine. Just to show you guys the vine, and from here I'm going to keep going to here. I'm going to keep going. We're not done yet. All the way to here. And there's still remnants on the ground. Yep. She said she was tired of taking care of them and didn't want them anymore. I came out ready to collect the grapes and the vines were on the ground. So I spent the entire day and the next morning collecting all the grapes that were out there. And let's just say I can't wait to own my own property. Like, that's something I would never ever do. And she didn't even have to take care of them. Like, I was going to take care of them literally that day, collect all the grapes and prune the vines back. But it's a lesson in ownership. Hey Sanaya, what did she do with the colander? Oh, no, I found it. Baby Zilla had the colander in the hallway. But anyway, so we're basically just going to take all the good grapes, put them into the colander so that they can be washed, and then the ones that aren't so good looking or shriveled up or dried, we are going to put in the red bowl. Eventually it's going to go into the compost. So that's how we're going to get started. And then after we wash them, we're just going to go into this bucket. That's it. That's all. Real simple, real easy. And then the fermentation process will start. So we're going to get started doing this. Sanaa, you coming? It's going to leave me to do 2 buckets of grapes by myself. this might be a fairly long process. We got a lot of grapes here, right, Mama? And I'm not quite sure what kind of grape these are, but they do taste like Welch's grape. The only time I've had Concord grapes was from a grocery store, and they were huge, a lot bigger than these. So I'm really not sure. If anyone knows, actually if anyone knows what kind of grapes these are. Super sweet. They taste just like Concord grapes, Welch's grape juice. But they're not as big as the ones that I found in the grocery store. But when you buy stuff in the grocery store, I mean, it's a lot different than when you grow it or see it grow sometimes anyway. I mean, not super different, but homegrown stuff usually comes like just not perfect. And it's not supposed to be because it's homegrown. It's not commercially grown. So maybe that has something to do with it, different fertilizers. I don't know. Yeah, dance it out, baby. This is a lot of grapes. We're gonna have a lot of grape juice. A lot.
Hello.
So what are you doing, Sam? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just collecting the dried, basically raisins.
And why again?
Because grapes are really good for money spells. Like I put grape, like the vines, onto my wall because those are really good for attracting money.
Oh shit! Y'all heard that? Get y'all some grapevines, child. So it's kind of sad, right, that the main gardening season is over.
Yeah.
I mean, I like growing leafy stuff, but it's more diversity in the summertime, like different tomatoes and peppers and stuff.
That's true. It's a lot brighter.
It's not cold.
What?
What can you do? That's why I've turned all my energy into home decor and just taking care of the brassicas outside. And I still have to do a video on de-weeding that the garden bed in the front that gave us all the problems all summer long with all the weeds. For all my people that are living in colder climates, what are you guys doing to occupy yourselves during the winter? How are you preparing for your garden season? How much have you done? Like, do you have a fall garden right now? Are you still growing leafy greens? Yeah. Right? Do you have brassicas out there? Let me know. I'm interested to know because I have turned my garden obsession into a houseplant obsession. Right, Sanai?
Yes.
We're constantly buying houseplants and hanging them or putting them wherever we can, and it's actually really fun, and it's nice to come home and just be like you feel like you're outside but you're not, and you're nice and comfortable, and it's all this green and life still around you, so it kind of helps fight those winter blues, right?
Yes.
You're such a sweetie pie. Mamita, mamita, cielita linda, chiquita, chiquita, cielita linda. That's the Baby Zilla song.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me tell y'all. So, this week, my little AJ, my little garden buddy, you guys have seen in my videos, he went back to in-person schooling. That was Monday. Well, Wednesday, we got letters sent home saying that The district is preparing to put everyone back on virtual learning because there may be another shutdown. Now, I live in New York, upstate New York, and they've already shut down the schools in New York City, which is about 2 hours from here.
No, Skype.
And I'm just like, I had 1 week of a break from the homeschooling and the virtual teaching. Y'all, that stuff is hard. And I don't mean the work is hard. I mean like the patience and just, just trying to be patient and help your kid work to the best of his ability. It's really difficult. So is it easier in school or?
Well, I think it's easier in school because of the fact that when, like, it's a lot more difficult to communicate with your teachers, like, at home.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be because you can email and everything, but sometimes it gets a little bit more intense
Think
because
of the amount of emails they get though.
yeah, it gets a little bit more intense because your classmates, everything is a little bit more visible now. So like sometimes people can be embarrassed if they have a question or anything. So it's just like you don't really want to tell everybody, like asking questions and everything.
So it's like going live on Instagram, like whatever you put is there.
Because you have so many, like you can't walk up to a teacher and be like, hey, I have a question, what's this about? Because it's broadcasted to everybody in the Google Meet.
But you shouldn't be afraid to ask questions because there might be other kids there with the same questions afraid to ask too.
That's true. But I just find it really, really awkward.
Yeah, but I can see that, how it would be a little bit, what you would think, intimidating.
Yeah, very intimidating. Not so much scary, but like very like.
Oh, and what else? And anything else? Okay. This has been a word from Sky Pie Soda. So this has been my obsession lately. I've been like redecorating and home decor and buying house plants and whatnot. Isn't this just like, hold on, let me lift this. It's super heavy. But isn't this just like the coolest thing you've ever seen? The succulent cactus mixture. I just thought this was so awesome. It was like $20 at Lowe's and it came with this really cool planter. Really love this. And these are bromeliads. Here it is right here. Look at that. You see the instructions: low light, 6 to 10 feet from window, perfect. Watered once to twice per week, perfect. Temperatures above 50, perfect. Like some of the easiest houseplants ever. And it's so pretty. And I just brought this home like, what, 2 days ago, Sinai?
Yeah.
And it's grown tremendously already. I got this really, really awesome, what I want to call a Thanksgiving cactus. And I got this last week. And it is just grown tremendously. Let me get some light in here for y'all. Open up a window. There we go. There we go. Let there be light. So yeah, I got this last week and it's grown so much. I'm obsessed with dragonflies, so that's the only dragonfly ornament that Walmart had. And so I snatched it up before anybody took it. And this table is really cute. I was supposed to repaint it. I got this, actually, this was a throwaway. Y'all know how I like to keep stuff. Yes, you guys saw my pot collection. So someone was throwing this away and I snatched it up. So I'm going to repaint it eventually. And here, some new additions. I got some aloe here. Anybody know the name of this? This was free from someone that I had purchased an African milk plant from, and she didn't remember the name. So if anyone knows the name of this plant, please let me know. More aloe, more aloe. This is that same plant I just showed you. This is really gorgeous. Let's see. Oh, no name on this one either. I am killing it out here. This is a blooming Thanksgiving cactus that I got from Lowe's as well. And there's actually 2 plants in here, so I'm going to separate that. And this beauty here, this is an African milk plant. Let me bring this in for you guys. And it is giving more. It loves this spot. It acclimated so well. It's giving more and more leaves. When I got it the same time I got the other plants I just showed you last week. I think it was last Friday, so not even a week ago. The leaves stopped here. Like, that was it. And it was just all stem all the way down. And now we've gotten another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of leaves. So that's really, really cool. Pictures I took off the wall. I've been on a painting frenzy lately. But this was gifted to me. This citrus tree, not sure what it is because the people that gifted to me, they didn't know what it was either. So, if anyone knows, let me know. Seems to be doing well besides all the leaves here that Baby Zilla pulls off of it. I know it needs pruning. I definitely know it needs pruning, but I don't want to mess with it. I'm not sure. And look at this huge pot, guys. Isn't that so sweet? I mean, they gave this to me for free with this huge, huge pot. Now, this one, they did know what it was. This is a lime tree, and it has fruited twice and given limes. They bring it inside in the winter, because we're in upstate New York, and they put it back out in the spring. You still eating those grapes? Are you going to save some for the grape juice? Chiquita? Sky Pie? Okay, well, so that's the lime. So yeah, I've been absolutely obsessed with houseplants, and I'm going to be getting more. And lots and lots of projects. This hallway that we're in is going to be painted tonight. I'll show you guys the color. The hallway is going to be painted this color here. I just painted this morning. Super proud of myself. I think I did a good job. Yes, yes. So the hallway and then the kitchen wall is going to get painted this color as well. So we're back to stomping grapes. I don't think, do you really think they stomp grapes to make one? Like people feet, we be drinking feet juice. So yeah, so we drink, well not we, because you know, you only 15. But we we're drinking foot juice wine. Is that like that's how that goes?
No. Well,
like somebody clarify. Like, are y'all
use,
really stomping y'all toe jam up in our grapes?
They use plastic bags around their feet so that it doesn't get on them. They do that with raspberries as well. I think.
All the machinery we got these days and technology, and we still stomping.
Well, not everyone does it, but a lot of farmers do.
I mean vineyards. That right there. So the process I told you guys, we pull all the grapes off the vine and off the bunches, and then we wash them really well, and then we put them into another bucket and we mash them up. Then we seal the bucket and put it somewhere warm to ferment for a week. And every other day we give it a nice stir. And then, yeah, eat it. And then the final day, we strain it and bottle it up. And bottle it up and store it in a nice cool place, and you've got grape juice. We had white grapes that were also cut back. I don't think she killed the vine completely, but Mama, your name is Sky Pie Soto, and you are a grape addict. It's very disheartening to go out and just see like first of all, what was the selling point, or one of the major selling points of us taking this place, because it is not cheap, even though we are renting, it is not cheap, honey, was the grapevines, the pear trees, the huge yard. And then to come out one day, after I literally had just announced on my Urban Girl Gardening Facebook page that y'all need to go over and go hang out with us at, I had just told everybody that I was going to document the process. And I came outside and they were all on the ground. You know how long it takes for a grapevine to like grow out to the magnitude that it was? Like, the thing was huge. You guys really want to see how many grapes, how large the vines were? Go to my fall playlist and check out the video called Apparently Fall is Coming, where we collected, remember? We were out there and we collected all those the pears off the trees and a bunch of grapes from the vines. Those grapevines were huge. So I'm gonna say the vines are at least 12 to 15 years old. It's like, what a waste. Think about the wildlife. Like, there was a nest in there, remember? There was a bird nest in there. I'm sure animals were eating for the winter. Like, it's just not right. There was plenty to go around. But whatever. Whatever. We're thankful for this right here, though. This right here. So, I mean, next year, if she doesn't come back, oh, yes, we're grateful, baby. Yeah. If she doesn't come back and chop the rest of it down, we should get some more from that little piece she left there. But we'll see. So, what were you saying about manifesting love?
So, basically, like, if you, no matter like what you really practice, everybody practices manifestation, whether they know it or not.
Yes, good and bad.
Yes.
What you think about, you bring about.
Yes.
Right? Right?
Example.
But I wasn't thinking about you crying. You put it in here?
Here you go, put it in there.
Put it in here. Yay, okay, continue.
So,
Yay.
everybody manifests no matter who you are. Like, you can do, like, for example, if you wanted to, like, be more friendly, you wouldn't just sit there and just be, like, in a corner or anything like that. You would go out and try because, you know.
Right, because you have to act on what you want to, because the universe have to meet you halfway. It's not going to do all the work.
Like, for example, if you wanted to attract more love in your life, you would have to be the embodiment of love for yourself first. Ooh, girl.
For yourself, right?
Yeah, for yourself and to others as well.
Exactly.
And then, yeah, you would attract love in your life because you were essentially lovely. Yeah. And so, like, it's the same thing with, like, money and, like, how I do spells and everything. It's like the spell itself, it's only a manipulation of energy. You are the person who needs to really act on everything so that everything will fall in line accordingly to how you want it.
Manipulation of energy. It sounds like manifestation to me. Okay, so let's see how much grapes we have. Let's see. This is what we've got done so far. This whole container here. Show you guys that. That's part of what we have left, and the rest of this bag. So there's still quite a bit to do. I'm going to take these grapes over to the sink. Okay. So we've got these rints. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Going to take the telephone, the grapes, and I'm going to dump them right into this Lowe's bucket. It's a 5-gallon bucket that I got from Lowe's. So I'm just going to take a little masher here and just going to start mashing up the grapes here. Just speeding up the process of breaking down. And I've looked online on natural ways of fermenting grapes. And they all say to boil them with sugar. Like, how the fuck is that natural? I don't get it. Do you get it, Mama? Oh, maybe we should have put the little baby toes in and let you stomp those grapes. You stomp those grapes with the little baby toes. Little baby toes. So, we're mashing it up, right, Mama? And it smells real good. You guys see that? Oh, now you can see it because, yeah, you can see the juices now. So, yeah, that's the first step. We're going to continue. We're going to finish this up. And there's so much light. I have to keep my windows open. I'm sorry, guys. All these plants, so I have to make sure there's lots of light in the living room. But, yeah, we're going to keep going. And the container is going to go in my basement in the laundry room where it's always nice and warm. And it's going to start fermenting. Gonna stir it every day. Well, no, every other day for 7 days. And we will check back in a few days. Let's say day 3, we'll check back. Thank you guys for being here. Learn with me, grow with me. Bye.